What up? I'm waiting on my people. Waiting on my people. Spending time with my people. What up? Spending time with my people. Got sunny days in the house. What up, babe? How you doing? Alicia, Annie up in here. It's good. How's everybody? Happy Friday afternoon. Shoot, you almost home, y'all. The weekend is almost here, Ashley. Oh, Ashley. Ashley. We're going to have a good old conversation because I need to know. Okay, let me backtrack. My goal is to have everybody booed up. If you follow me, if you on the program, you know my goal is to just get you all just booed up because I'm gonna, make you the sexiest thing living to ever put 2 feet on the earth. That's my goal. Whenever you step into a room, it's a wrap. Don't everybody else just divert your attention over there, right there. Don't look at nobody else but that brick right there. That's that's my goal. That's my mission in life, to get you all of the attention because everything follows attention. I know that. Everything follows attention. Again, when you walk into a room, boom, all eyes on you. It should be like Tupac. Like you should hear Tupac rapping in the background whenever you step into a room. That's my deal. And that's what I'm gunning for. I want to see how many people, I can help get into a relationship in 2020. I'm just saying, that's my goal. I'm strange. My goals are a little bit different than most. Most people be like, well, I just hope that you lose a few inches. No, I want you to be the most baddest, the most bangingest thing to ever live. Just saying, that's what I do. Janetta, Denise, Ray Jeanette, what's going on? What's good? Also, too, so that kind of leads me into today's discussion. But before I get into today's discussion, hey, deal of the hour. When you get the super stomach shredder membership from KenyaCrooksNetwork.com, when you order within the hour, I'm going to give you the bedtime supplement free. So you enjoy yourself. It's not total is $98, but again, it's a buy one get one free. So basically, we talking about getting finer for like a little over $3 a day. That's less than Starbucks coffee. And this will actually help you get the person you want. And again, let me give you something good. The first thing we always look at as a man is the body. You could have the most amazing personality. You could love Jesus all you want to. We love Jesus too. I'm just saying. But the first thing we're noticing and we're looking at is our favorite body part. Some dudes are chest men, some dudes are booty men, and some dudes like them both. So I'm just saying, I'm gonna build you something that's gonna get you what you want, and that's a T-shirt right there. So look, get the Super Stomach Shredder membership. I'm gonna coach you personally. I'm gonna give you the online workout program free, and I'm gonna become your accountability coach free. Now let's talk. Let us talk. Let's have a conversation. Because again, okay, you know what my situation is. You know what I'm trying to do. But let me tell you what hurts my heart sunny days. Let me tell you what hurts my spirit. Let me tell you what hurts my feelings. Okay. I'll take a person who needs to lose 60 pounds. They'll lose 60 pounds 3 months. Okay. Now, keep in mind, and this is the funny thing, and tell me if I'm lying. When you lose 20 pounds, you're about to lose your mind because it looks so different. Hey, Regina, good morning. Because it looks so different. 20 pounds off of a person. Now, if you see yourself all the time, you be like, people compliment me all the time, and I don't know because I don't see it. But for the people who don't see you every day, and don't live with you every day, 20 pounds gone looks different. So, Juanita Bryant, let me tell you what irks my nerves. Okay. I have a person who will come to me, be like, Coach, I'm just getting over a breakup. This sugar left me, call me every other name but my own, make me feel this low, make me feel this sad, cheated on me because he said I was too big. I was unattractive to him. So, he just did whatever he wanted to, and y'all blotter, and I'm sad, and I really want to start doing stuff for me again because I kind of lost myself in that relationship. I lost myself in the relationship, and now it's just me, and I really want to focus and lock in on me. And I'm like, all right. I'm like, okay, I got you. So we dropped 60 in like 3 months because, folks are dedicated. Folks are, locked in because they don't have that toxic relationship. They don't have them, have people calling them cuss words all the time. Excuse me. They don't have them, people cussing at them all the time, making them feel less low. Hey, Billie Jean. Hey, Sharita. And so they lose 60, feeling good about themselves, small waist, big behind. Now everybody, can you fire? Folks looking like the stars that I trained. They looking like, a Tony Braxton. They looking like a Candy Burris. They looking like a Malaysia Pargo. They looking like a Duchess Lattimore. They're looking like stars. They're looking like video vixens. They're looking like Playboy Playmates because I trained them too. And so they start looking good, feeling good by themselves, only to go back to the person who made them gain all that weight in the first place. They go back to the person who made them feel horrible, made them feel less than. And so I get mad. Because if you know me, you know we personal. Everybody got everybody's phone numbers. That's the beautiful thing about the program. It's a positive and it's a negative. I was telling somebody this the other day. It's a positive, and again, if you're on the page and if you follow me, we have hundreds of thousands, almost a million people who follow on all social media platforms, and I take pride in actually knowing everybody who's on my program. Everybody got my number, but it irks my nerves to no end when I get you fined and you go back to that old thing. Because here's the reality, man secret. Y'all ready? Can I give you a man secret? If I can give you a man secret, say yes, Coach. If I can give you a man secret, can I give you a man secret? Because I'm about to drop something on you, and I'm gonna save you a whole bunch of time. Because when you get super sexy and you get super fine again, this is gonna happen. You got my word. This is going to happen. Not even 9 times out of 10, but 10 times out of 10. Okay, I'm getting yeses. I'm getting yeses. I can. Okay. A lot of times, Dawn, Tiff, Talika, Angela. A lot of times, when you get fined, that old thing will come running back. Because, drum roll please, they can't stand the thought of somebody hitting that old thing. They old thing. See, it's a possessiveness deal. So as long as you juice it, as long as you're on the juicy side, and nobody wants you, it's all good. I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna do my thing, and I'm gonna reduce you. I'm gonna make you feel small. I'm gonna make you feel this small. But the minute you get finer, then I'm gonna be like, damn, I don't want nobody messing with my I don't want nobody else messing with it. So I'm going to circle back around to ensure nobody messes with my old thing. I said, okay, I didn't appreciate my old thing, but I don't want nobody messing in my old thing because that's my old thing. Don't fall for it, ladies. Don't fall for it. Okay. Don't. If you agree not to fall for it, because even if you're not on this program, eventually I'm gonna get you. Because you're gonna have a moment when you like, dang, I need to level up and I need to upgrade everything from my looks to everything. And this guy can help me. You're gonna eventually come to me and you're gonna let me get you Can You Fight and stuff like that. That's cool. But I want to prepare you for what happens when you become Can You Fight and you looking like a star. And because here's the thing. As long as you're unattractive, even to yourself, it's all good. But the minute you start looking good, then it becomes a problem. And then people gonna start, trying to seek ownership. Am I lying? I'm just I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So get ready for it. So let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Be honest. Okay. What kind of people have you been attracting? I'm gonna wait for your response. What type of person do you find yourself always attracting to where you like, dang, why do I keep attracting the same people? Tell me the type of person that you normally attract, like as of right now. What's the type? Is it the non-committal person? Is it the person who just want to hang out with you but not fully want to be with you? Because I'm not in a real. I don't want to be in a relationship because either I'm just getting out of a marriage and I'm divorced, or I'm focused on a career, on my career, and I really don't have time. And what kind of okay? Oh, Dawn. Okay, Dawn says, "Oh, Dawn, I'm about to mess you up. Dawn, can I mess you up? Because I love you. Dawn, can I mess you up? Do I have permission to mess you up? Because I love you. You my girl." Dawn says, "Broken people." Oh, Tish, I'm about to step on you too. But I do it because I love you. Ashley says, "Unavailable, emotionally unavailable." Okay. Dawn, I'm about to mess you up. Okay. Dawn, let's go back to Dawn's answer. Okay, broken people. I'm about to give you something. About to give you some man stuff. About to give you some man stuff. See, I'm gonna tell you some stuff that ordinarily we as dudes won't tell you, but I'm gonna tell you. All right, broken people. Let me explain why you get broken people. You can just answer as I ask questions because I like to ask questions. Dawn, are you extremely supportive? Yes or no? Dawn, do you always see the good in people? Yes or no? Dawn, are you an advocate of people? Yes, probably. Yeah, I'm getting a whole bunch of yes. Dawn, do you take on projects that most people probably wouldn't fool with, but because you're Dawn and you're a supporter and you want everybody to do well and you believe in people, sometimes you sacrifice way too much because you see the good in people. Maybe you see too much good in people. Dawn, like, dang, you over here reading me. Okay. Broken people love people like you because you want to put them back together. You look at men as projects. If only he were, and then you try to save people. And then you get caught up in saving people. And then you like, dang, well, I put so much time into this person and I really see the goodness in people. But here's the thing. If they don't see the goodness in themselves and only you see it, then there's going to be a problem because you love saving people. Ashley says she falls in love with potential. If you follow me, you know my theory on potential. The first two letters of potential is PO, and that's where that person will leave you. Po, po, and broken. So at a certain age, people should already be living inside of their potential. They should already be living and flourishing, not just, oh, if he just, had somebody to believe in him, then because you think that, and I love you, but you think that there's something magical about you, that if he just had the power of Dawn or the power of Ashley, that somehow he could turn this thing around. Again, if he had the power of Ashley and Dawn, boom, I could turn that thing around. You Captain Save Up. You can finish it. You're Captain Save Up. And how you do, and let me mess you up. And how you do one thing is how you do all things. Because that same person, same type of person, you try to say that's a male, you probably have the female version in your life too. Could be that daughter, could be that niece, could be that best friend, or plural best friends. See, you just don't save one person. You try to save everybody. Am I lying, Dawn? Am I lying, Ashley? Yeah. I knew y'all. Tell me the truth. Okay, so for all of my Captain Save Up, remember, how you do one thing is how you do all things. So if you're constantly pouring into this person right here, and you're constantly pouring into this person over here, and you're always constantly pouring over here, and you're dabbling over here, you ain't gonna have nothing for yourself. Dawn, Ashley, question. Do you find yourself being drained by people? Oh, I'm telling on y'all today. Do you find yourself being drained by people, drained / taken for granted? All the time, Dawn says. Ashley says yes. Okay? Stop saving everybody. Let me mess with you. Please, 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 please. Hey, Miss Ann, please. Everybody, if you're a Captain Saver, for people that's watching, if you're a Captain Saver, say me, coach, and be honest, be transparent. If that's you, because I'm throwing a challenge out there. Denise says indeed. I am. She's like, I am. Ashley says all the time. Tish says, I've been there. Dawn says me. Okay. I'm going to offer a challenge to you. Okay. 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 You're of value, Tanya King. You're of value. Okay. If you had $50 million, would you just give it away? I mean, would you just give it, especially if you earned it? Would you just give it away? Like to just random strangers who you don't know? Again, you've earned this money. Would you just give that money to somebody who you didn't know all that well? Yes or no? Okay, Denise says, hell no. You wouldn't, correct? Because you spent years earning this. Sharita says no. Dawn says no. You wouldn't do it, okay? Because that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. And it took years for you to earn that money. This isn't the lottery, right? This is you working, coming up with streams and flows and spending years of hustling and working. And then somebody be like, hey, can I have this? And you're like, I don't know. Let me mess you up. You're the $50 million. You're the $50 million. You just don't know you're the $50 million. You're the 50. So just as you would not give $50 million to somebody you didn't know because they didn't work for it and they really don't deserve it, you shouldn't be giving your attention away. You should not be giving your heart away. You should not be giving your time away. You should not be giving your effort away because they haven't earned it. You got to start making people earn you. You give yourself away like you're a penny, but your actual worth is $50 million and beyond. Stop handing your stuff over as if there's no value to you, because here's the thing. When you don't see your value, there is no value. And then if you don't see yourself as being valuable, then the people around you won't see you as valuable. Stop giving your stuff away for free. This will be the equivalent of you just being like, here's $1 million. I don't know you. Here's $1 million. I don't know you either. Here's $1 million. Who you get? Here's $1 million. You just give it away. You just give it away. And Dawn asked, how do I change that? That's easy. That's the easy part. By understanding your worth and understanding your value and not reducing your value. Always remember, quality never goes on sale. You'll never see a discount for an LV bag. You ain't gonna see 15% off an LV bag or 15% off this new Ferrari, 15% off this brand new Bentley Continental. See, those type of products, and again, let me say this again, you are a brand, but you have to define what kind of brand are you? Can you be discounted? Do you let people get you on the low? And when I say on the low, in other words, if they hang around long enough, then they might have a shot at you. So actually you discount yourself because, basically you allow people to deal with you when you're at your worst versus when you're at your best. That's what I'm talking about when I say you discount yourself. You let people who are lower than you deal with you. Have you ever just slept with somebody and you woke up and you're like, God dang, what'd I do? See, they caught you at a discounted rate. Anytime you sleep with somebody, you mess with somebody, and you're like, oh man, what was that? How'd I get here? And we've all done it. You've discounted yourself. So much so you probably denied to other people because you're like, dang, this person caught me slipping. They caught me at my discounted rate. Okay, but again, it goes back to no matter what season you're in life, you don't go on sale. I don't care if you've had a drought, you don't go on sale for nobody. You still make people earn you. So you need to decide what kind of brand you're going to be. Me personally, I'm voting for you to be high end, to where only people who can afford you get to deal with you. That's why those high end brands never go on sale, because it's meant to serve as a barrier from the haves and the have-nots. And those brands basically say, those high-end brands says that, you might need a bank loan in order to get this, because not everybody can get this. And that's how it should be with you. Not everybody should be able to get you. People should be looking at their credit score when they step you They should be looking at their debt to income ratio when they trying to holler at you, all that stuff. So you got to decide. Am I going to be high end or am I going to just be like everybody else? And when you're like everybody else, there's nothing special about you. That's why dudes don't have to make decisions about you because you act like everybody else. And when you act like everybody else, dudes ain't got to make no decisions because everybody look the same. Everybody talk the same. I know I can run game here and I can run game there because everybody looks and sounds the same. So me as a man, I don't have to make a decision. You got to stand out so you make jokers start making decisions about you. You got to be so high end and you got to be like such a hot commodity that you make people go in debt for you. Have you ever gone into debt because you wanted something so bad? Went to the car lot, knew you couldn't afford it, but you wanted it. Bought a house. You knew you really couldn't afford it, but you was going to try to make a way. Even if you had to work 17 jobs, you was going to find a way. It was above your head, but you went into debt for it, right? Start making people go into debt for you. But nothing happens until you understand what your worth and your value is. Again, high-end stuff never gets discounted. I'm just saying, let me see what Queen says. Coach, you done hit the nail on the head with a lot of this truth you're speaking. I'm telling you truth. I'm telling you truth. Let me see, let me read. God is good. This is just the honest, real conversation I needed. Yeah, because let me give you something good. I always say stuff that, again, I always just speak my mind and I tell the truth. So it resonates because it's like, oh, dang, he telling the truth. It's not candy coated. And I always say, I'm not for everybody, but the people that I'm for get me and they get the message and they get the truth. Because a lot of people will get turned off. Oh, that ain't true. That ain't right. People will get offended. But see, sometimes you need to get a little touched. You need to get a little offended because then that's when you can start working on yourself. I'm a truth person. I like truth. Tell me the truth. I might not like it at first, but once you plant the seed there, then it's like, oh man, and you get out your little feelings, then it's like, oh, dang, that is true. That is true. And lastly, when you have established, and this is important, so stay with me. This is why this is so important. Okay, every area of your life got to look the same. Once you make the decision to be that high-end brand, listen to me. This is so crucial because I'm learning this now. Everything else has got to look the same. So if you're if you've decided, you know what, I am the new Mercedes Benz. I am the LV bag. I am, I am Gucci, whatever your high-end brand is. Okay, in terms of relationship, let me give you something good. You can't be that way in the relationship area, but reduce it down when it comes to family. Ooh, I just said something. Holidays coming up. Let me say it again. In a relationship situation, you can't say, I am this high-end brand up here. But when you get around your family, you still seen as little Tish Tish, little Dawn, little Nelson. Where people just reduce you. And you know how it is when you go home. They want to put you back in a place where they're familiar with you. Okay? So again, you can't be the high-end brand up here and let people talk to you just because they share the same last name with you and reduce you down here. Everything has got to be up here from this point going forward. You've literally got to protect your identity. When you've decided you're a high-end brand and you're up here, stay up here. Stay up here. Don't let anybody reduce you. Again, because they have the same last name, or y'all been friends since kindergarten. No, if they can't respect you at the altitude that you're at right now, they gotta go. Wave them away. You gotta wave them away, because people will try to, what I like to call, average you out. In other words, if up here in this area of life I'm a 10, but I bring it down when I'm around friends and family, and I dumb it down and I'm a 5. 10 and 5 is 15. The average is 7.5. There's nothing special about 7.5, 7.5. Stay up here. I don't care who you got to let go. But your life is on the line. Your character is on the line. How you think and how you feel about yourself is on the line. Let me read. Robin says, I've definitely downgraded for love, friends, and others who couldn't hang, so I came down, versus having them go high. You got to make a decision. And I vote that you choose you. I vote that you choose you. I'm just saying. I vote that you choose you. Why in the world would you choose people who want to keep you down on their level? People I deal with, everybody soars. I only deal with eagles. I don't deal with chickens. But those eagles, they want you to soar. They want you to go higher. Chickens want you to hang out down here. Well, if you doing more than me, if you're excelling more than me, then that means you're better than me. Oh, can't have that. Can't have that. So let me reel you back in. So anytime you get excited about something, I'm going to shoot it down so you won't do it, so you won't leave me. Who watches Power? Anybody watch Power? If you watch Power, say me, coach. I'm going to show you something. A lot of y'all are ghosts. And you don't even know it. I'm about to show you something. And when I say it's going to mess you up. Dawn, Robin, okay. If you watch that last episode, okay, the title of that particular episode was Nobody Can Stop Me. Okay. Now keep in mind, Ghost about broke up with Tommy when he said, you know what, I'm going to Albany and I'm going to do this. And he said to Tasha, you know what, I'm going to release you from this marriage because, I'm going to Albany and I'm going to do different things and I like somebody different. And then everybody eventually that he tried to leave wanted to kill it. And here's the irony of life. That's kind of like how it is for you. You just don't know it. Anytime you try to go to a different level, somebody want to kill you. Not physically kill you, but kill your dreams. Kill your inspiration. Stop you from hopping on your journey because they feel like you're leaving them. See, they're comfortable as long as you're who you are and you stay in that particular space. But the minute you try to excel, everybody want to kill you. Everybody got a problem with it. Everybody don't want you to leave them. And that's how you have to look at your life. And sometimes you just got to analyze, your situation and ask yourself the honest question. Is this person really for me? Or do they just want to keep me in check? Do they just want to hold me down? Do they want to see me advance? Yes or no? And then if you look at it from that perspective, then you know what kind of decision you need to make with people. And you also need to look at how you be sharing your stuff with people once you identify who people are. Because again, if you're dealing with eagles who want to see you do well, talk to them about your stuff, because they're going to give you the right information that's going to allow you to excel and go to the next level. But if you're dealing with those people who want you to stay in the same spot, they're going to sabotage your stuff because they don't want you to do better than they are, because they're afraid that you're going to leave them. And it comes from selfishness. So if you deal with a lot of selfish people who don't want you to do well, or if you deal with selfish people, who are just afraid of the unknown. What if she never comes back? What if she gets so big she don't want to deal with me no more? If you're dealing with those people, I need for you to be a little cautious. Either A, wave them away, or keep them at a distance to where they can't affect your stuff. Because a lot of times you can do the right thing with the wrong person. You excited about a new relationship, and you ask that person who hadn't had a man, what should I do? They give you bad advice because they're thinking in the back of their mind, dang, if she gets with somebody, that's going to cut into our time, because last time she was in a relationship, we weren't cool no more. So I better go ahead and throw some poison in that relationship so we still can be cool. And that could have been your soulmate. But you kept asking, girl, what should I do? She gave you the wrong information. And now you out of the person you were meant to be with. All because you did the right thing with the wrong person. You told the right thing to the wrong person and just killed your dream. So, long story short, understand what your brand is, understand what your worth and your value is. And from this point going forward, make executive decisions. Because 2020 is coming up, and the theme for 2020 for all of us is that's going to be your year of clarity. Because 2020 means, clear vision, perfect vision. And that's what I need for you to have. Perfect vision. Knowing who you are, having a perfect vision for your life and what you expect. But if you're dealing with a whole bunch of Stevie Wonders, you dealing with a whole bunch of Ray Charles, whole bunch of Five Blind Boys from Alabama, you'll never get to where you meant to get because of the people that you deal with. So understand your worth, understand your value. If you got me, say I got you, coach. Just saying, 2020 is going to be your year. But for every want, there's a requirement, and you might, and what I'm saying to you is, you might have to relinquish some people and leave some people in 2019. And if I would ask you this question, I'm going to let you go. If I would ask you this question, is there somebody you need to leave behind in 2019? What would you say? Answer that for me. If a person immediately came to mind, if there's a person who you need to leave behind, say I know somebody. Just say I know somebody. If you can think of one person you need to leave behind in 2019, I know somebody. But just say I know somebody. I know somebody, or I know somebody's plural. Because the one thing I don't want you to do is repeat the same year, have the same year over and over again, to where everything looks the same. No matter what year you put on it, it looks the same. We need to have different years, but it requires you having clarity. Let me see. I'm sitting here reading. I know somebody. I know somebody's. You putting your ex-husband. You put up. Yeah, leave ex-husband away. Leave him alone. Put him away. There's a reason why he's your ex and not your current. I always say that never let the same person defeat you twice. Leave that alone. Yeah, especially if the title is ex and not current. leave that ex-husband alone. Okay. Ro- Robin says, I need to leave behind my own old bad habit. Yup. I agree. Definitely agree. And I'm working on that too. Um, because sometimes your habits, if you're not careful, can cause you to repeat the same year after year after year after year. It's like trying to get smaller, but every time I get mad, I'm eating ice cream, I'm eating cake. You can't do it. So you gotta look at all phases of your life. You gotta look at your habits. You gotta look at your people. Because again, if the stuff in your life, no matter if it's people, habits, or whatever, if it's not serving you, if it's not moving you forward, just like those people I described, you gotta wave them away too. There's certain things that I'm doing right now to where I'm like, okay, this is not serving me, so I gotta wave them away. I gotta wave them away. One of the first things you need to do when you're trying to get rid of a habit, understand how long you've been dealing in that habit, and then start to wean yourself. Because weaning yourself and changing that habit will serve you. It's like if somebody make me mad and I always want to do this, I always want to have some. I go drinking. I go mess around. That's not serving me. First of all, you got to understand what the triggers are in your life that make you do crazy and dumb stuff. That's first move. When this happens to me, I do this. And if the result is it's not helping me, but it's hindering me and it's starting me over, I gotta wave that thing. I gotta wave that thing away. I gotta acknowledge the trigger point, but I really gotta get rid of the actions that follow that trigger. I would not be in a great marriage at all had I stayed the same way. Like for real. Because in my youth, in my younger years, if I was in a relationship, somebody made me feel bad, boom, I'm over there with somebody else. I'm chilling with her. Make me mad. Make me feel a certain way. I'm over there with and her. But I couldn't have kept that same mindset, trying to be married. So I understood what my trigger points were, but I had to change the actions that followed that, or I wouldn't be married. I wouldn't be able to keep a relationship. Because if I'm devil, I'm sitting back like this. I'm like, oh, can you feel good today, huh? Can you feel all right, huh? Okay, well, shoot. Let me mess with his wife. And then that'll mess with him, and then he'll go ahead and do what he always do because I know his pattern and I know what he do. And some of y'all still doing it. You falling for that same okey doke because you always constantly running away from the problem versus addressing the problem and addressing the reactions to when that trigger point is set off. See, this is why understanding yourself is so important. And that's why being honest with yourself is so important. Because if you're always looking at somebody else as being the reason, why you act a certain way or why you're not far enough in life, period, you'll never look at yourself because you're always busy blaming somebody else when you could be the one at fault. When you start taking responsibility, that's when you start taking responsibility for your life. That's when you actually take back your power. When you just say, no matter what, it's on me. Okay, this didn't work out. It's on me. Okay, that relationship didn't work out. It's on me. I didn't get the job. That's on me. Maybe it wasn't meant for me. When you start owning your life and taking responsibility for your life. Yes, that happened when I was 12. Okay, cool. Next. Because at some point you got to have that get over it spirit. Okay, they did you wrong. He cheated on you. Get over it. Okay, you got fired and it wasn't your fault. Get over it. You got to have that get over it spirit. But it's going to require you to take back your power. And how do you do that? Again, you got to say it's on me. My life is a reflection of what I feel like I deserve. If I want more, I should go out and get more, right? It's on you. I don't care what happened in your past. It's all about what's going down right now. And moving forward, do you always look to somebody else on why you're not where you're supposed to be? Or you take responsibility and you basically say, well, shoot, I have authority and dominion over all things, including myself. Flex that authority on yourself too. Because again, while you looking over there, finding somebody else to blame on why you ain't got nobody. Why your baby daddy ain't acting right. And why I gotta spend all this money on this child when I didn't, I didn't sleep by myself. I didn't sleep by myself. Somebody else slept with me. That's why we're here. You gotta start being like, you know what? No matter what, I got this and I'm gonna do this. I'm not blaming nobody else. I'm blaming me. But when I blame me, I'm going to turn this thing around and I'm going to turn my trial into my own personal triumph. Let me say it again. I'm going to turn my trials into my own personal triumph. To where I can encourage and tell somebody else, hey, no, you wasn't dealt a fair hand in life. I wasn't either. But this is what I've done. This is what I've done. Through the grace of God, of course, because I couldn't do it by myself. Everything falls on you. Can we agree? You are where you are right now because of you. Good, bad, ugly, and different. It's all on you. But again, when you take responsibility for yourself, then that's when you can start living. That's when you can start making moves and knowing that no matter what, because God has given you power, authority, and dominion, you can move the way you want to. Versus always looking for somebody to blame. Well, I would be able to go on this trip had I had the money. I ain't got no money because I fooled with him, and now I gotta pay for all of this stuff that's tied into this kid. And shoot, I wish I had some help. No, help yourself. Help yourself. You can't help what went on in the past. You really can't affect what's going on in your future, but you can handle what's going on in your life right now. How do you handle it? How do you handle it? How do you handle your now, bump your past? Stop looking down the road at your future. How do you handle your now? How do you handle your now? Just saying. That's what it's all about. So, you know me, I'm gonna coach you through life. Cause I love you. I'm gonna coach you through life and we're gonna have these conversations. Because again, we're a blessing to each other. And if you're here, there's a reason why you're here. And again, it's all about taking your life to the next level and not repeat. And let me say this too before I let you go. Now, let you go. It's not about making mistakes. Let me say it again. It's not about making mistakes, but it's about making the same mistakes over and over and over again. Stop making the same mistakes. It's all right to do it the first time, but when you constantly do it, you're making decisions. Okay? So start making better choices. Choose you, understand your worth, understand your value, and I love each and every single last one of you. Thank you for hanging out with me. And look, y'all know I love rapping to you because we shoot straight, but we family. That's what family do. Family has those hard conversations because sometimes you can't see the picture when you're inside the frame. So love y'all. Look, I'll be hopping in, uh, popping in on you over the weekend. So be blessed, be safe out there, and I love you. And again, decide what kind of brand you gonna be. But once you decide what kind of brand you gonna be, don't let nobody talk you out of the brand that you are. Deal? Okay. So let's get it. Love y'all. I'm gone.